Here's something I think we can all agree on, no matter who we are and what we do for a living. We're all just trying to get some people to say yes. So it kind of means we need to understand people. We need to understand why they decide to do one thing instead of another thing. People today are kind of unpredictable. They're not behaving in the ways we might expect. Look at retired people. They're not sitting around in a rocking chair and knitting and whittling on a stick. They're jumping out of airplanes and climbing Mount Kilimanjaro and having the time of their lives. That's not what old people are supposed to do. And then let's go to the other end of the spectrum and look at Gen Z. They've discovered vinyl. They're buying Led Zeppelin and rocking out. That's not what young people are supposed to do. You know, the single largest growing segment of the long-haul trucker industry are women. It's not a job that women are supposed to do. And the spa industry around the world is worth close to $1 trillion. It's a big, big industry. 50% of the revenue in the spa industry is men. It's not what men are supposed to be doing, going and getting a mani and a pedi and hanging out with their pals and having a massage and a me day at the spa. People everywhere, they're breaking the mold. They're defying our expectations. But if we just stop pigeonholing people using age and gender, income, and all those typical ways of looking at people, and instead look at people based on their values, now it all starts to make sense. So the point is, if we're going to try and get people to do something we want them to do, we need to understand their values. What's in their heart? What makes them human? It's a much better way for us to move forward, a much more effective, efficient way for us to get things done. And there's a terrific side effect that happens when we do this as well. Because if we just focus on building brands and products and services and companies and things that people value, people really care about, then gradually, slowly but surely, we'll all be working together to build a values-driven world. And that's a world that's better for all of us and for our kids and for our kids' kids too. So let's roll up our sleeves and let's get started.